We're here at Grand Prix Cycliste Quebec talking with Guillaume Boivin from Team Canada, top Canadian finisher in the race. Guillaume, I mean, this is a particularly special race for you. It's your first race back after a series of injuries. Going into this race, did you have any feel for where your fitness was? Because it's a pretty hard race to come back to.
Yeah, it's those two races are some of the hardest one-day races in the season. You can ask any rider who are here. It's some pretty tough races, but I had a pretty good 10 days of training, and I thought I felt not bad during those trainings, but training and racing is a totally different beast. And after being so long away from racing, it's hard to judge how your form is. So I didn't really know. I thought I wasn't too bad, but I didn't want to put too high expectations and be super disappointed, So really from 3-4 laps to go, every lap I told myself, if you're feeling good, it's just a bonus, just to be here was almost a bit of a miracle, having many broken bones in the shoulder 3 months ago, and then just 3 weeks ago had a pretty bad crash and cut open my knee with 13 stitches in my knee. So I'm definitely happy with the result today, and hopefully we can build on that for World Championships mid-October. Still got time for that, and I'm fresh, I guess. I haven't raced and trained for too much this summer, so pretty excited.
So tell us about the last half lap when it really sorted out probably who was going to be left there at the end. Were you starting to think then about positioning and how you were going to do your finish?
Yeah, I knew I tried to stay on Peter's wheel. I knew he had I saw he had the pretty strong teammates in front of him, and I knew I wanted to be really at the front for the downhill, because there was a huge tailwind at the bottom on Champlain. So you can only ride so fast, So coming back from behind, it's not like you can ride 75 km/h, So I was maybe 6-7 at the bottom of the downhill, and then waited a bit, and then just jumped on the train and tried to do my best, had a bit of playing elbow a bit on top of the KOM climb and unclipped my pedal. Unfortunately, I lost for a bit of position trying to clip back in, but then I still kept fighting from there and try to do my best for the finish, as things that happen. And I just wanted to give it my best, and no matter what the result was, I was gonna be happy if I gave it all. I left it all on the road,
Now, Peter Sagan talked to you for a couple of minutes after the press conference. Anything in particular he was talking to you about?
Yeah, Peter and I raced together for 2 years, and I was actually part of the team when he won here in Montreal, and we had a good time afterwards in Montreal. And with the 2 years I was there, we got along pretty well together, So he's a good friend, and every time we see each other, we have a little chat, a little laugh. And he was just telling me they were going to see the World Cup of Hockey in Montreal on Sunday night, so maybe I'll join them and just go see the hockey game there.
So last question, 2 days from now, another race, Montreal, somewhat different course. Now that you know that you've got race fitness, does it make you start to think ahead a little bit about potentially doing something in that race?
Historically, Montreal has been really, really difficult for me, because it's a much harder climb, and there's almost 1,000 meters more of climbing throughout the race. So I'm a big guy, so it's not there's not many big guys like me in those races. So maybe there will be more about trying to get in the early break, and if not, just trying to survive. But one thing for sure, I'll leave it out on the road again one more time, but I'll enjoy this one first and recover, and then try to make all the people who were cheering for us proud on Sunday. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't from them, I wouldn't be here when I got my knee injury, all the people believed in me more than I did in myself, and all the messages I received. That's why I kept plugging away and keep training. So I'll just try to give my best for the people who keep cheering for us.
Well, congratulations on Top Canadian here.
Thanks.